Hi everyone, I'm back, besties. It's been just 2 years, but let's pretend it didn't happen, right? I'm obsessed with Heated Rivalry. That's the theme of today's video. I made this drawing, which is basically my characters in a Heated Rivalry scene. This scene somewhere in the screen. I'm just gonna show you my process of drawing and also yapping about the show. I have notes about it. So let's get comfortable and let's get to the drawing. So, by the way, disclaimer, this video has spoiler warnings. There's gonna be spoilers about the show everywhere, so if you haven't watched it, go watch the show. It's really good, but I'm gonna spoil it. I loved this show so much. I needed something like this for a long time. I haven't seen this show since I haven't seen a show like this since I was a teen. Last thing I can remember watching that made me feel like this was Scam, which I'm gonna get into later. It was like also, if I'm looking at my notes and also me in the on the screen. So basically, I'm not gonna make eye contact really with you this whole time. But yeah, it was a really great show. It was like I got into it, and I thought it would be like a smart romance show, but I ended up crying for like the last 2 episodes of it, so that was nice. I got really invested in the story. It was really nice. It was just a feel-good queer show, which we don't get a lot of. We usually really get like sad shows about death, hate crimes, AIDS, and things like that, which are important stories to tell, but they are not the only experience that queer people have. So it's nice to have like other stories that are just nice. That are just like any other romance you see out there. And of course, there's a little bit of drama. There's a little bit of like dealing with being closeted and homophobia and stuff like that, but it's not like the usual character that gets hate crime on the streets, gets kicked because of their sexuality and things like that, which is the usual way this thing goes, which is why I think it's very different from a lot of shows that there are around about queer people, especially nowadays. I think that like in general, not even just romance, but like in general, shows are really grim, really dark for no reason. Like if you look at Netflix, everything is so dark and sad and moody. But anyway, back to Heated Rivalry. So yeah, it was a really exciting show. The only like critique I have is like the pacing was a little bit weird, especially in the beginning. It felt like really fast, especially the time jumps were like so quick that if you got distracted for a second, you lost track of time, the timeline in the show. It was a lot to fit in 6 episodes. I wish that something were more fleshed out, but like it's fine. I think that with the small amount of time the show had, and they did a really good job to give us a really nice story. I loved everything. Scenes that I really loved were the monologue in Russian, of course, was amazing. I cried. The coming out on the ice, the kiss on the ice, I was bawling my eyes out. Episode 6, I thought that when they were all sitting at the table and Shane started to crash out and Ilya was reassuring him, I totally lost it. So yeah, I love this show. This show was so good. I want to rewatch it again. I have been trying to not rewatch it because I don't want to burn out from it, but I need to. I just loved because it reminded me of my teenage years, like watching Scam in my teens, freshly coming out and then finding this random show on Tumblr. It was the Tumblr days. I am so old. And yeah, it reminded me of that. It reminded me how I felt watching that show. I had the same feeling 10 years after, because I watched it in 2016. I watched Scam in 2016, and now it's 2026, and 10 years later I felt like the same teenager watching that show, seeing themselves represented, seeing a story that could resonate to me. That was amazing. I feel like that was the thing that made me really like this show. It was relating to teenager me watching another show with kind of similar, because it's Scam is a teen drama. It's not too dramatic. To me, it was pretty realistic at the time to what the teenager lives were. So there wasn't some crazy euphoria shit going on. I know that some people might relate to euphoria, but it wasn't my experience in high school, of course. So yeah, it was amazing to feel again the same feelings I had watching something which I hadn't had in 10 years. Overall, I loved everything. Yeah, that's why I decided to make this drawing. Okay, so about the drawing, I decided to draw the scene where Shane and Ilya like are playing together in the same team. They hug each other. It was so cute. It was such a sweet scene. One of my favorite like moments from the show also. I decided to draw my characters in it because I don't want to. I don't like doing portraits of real people. I am so bad at it, and I didn't wanna draw the actors. I want to put my own spin on it and my characters and things like that. So that's why I decided to make this. I think it turned out pretty cute. Like I kind of struggled a little bit in the beginning. The thing that struggled the most was the like kind of side pose of one of them. It was really a struggle. Weirdly, I did okay with the side profile in the face, but also I've been drawing them for so long, so I kind of know how to draw their face. Yeah, I feel like overall I loved how it turned out. I didn't expect to be so nice, to like it so much. I think it's gonna be my background on my iPad for a while now. Yeah, I used as reference my sketchbook first 2 pages. It's them. Like, look, I already drew them kissing. They're so cute. That's a idea of them. And then it's a bunch of random drawings. But that's a video for another day. Maybe if I finish this, because I still like all these pages left in the sketchbook. I've been having this for 2 years and I haven't finished yet. So maybe when I reach halfway point I will make a video, or maybe when I finish it. But I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. Let me know if you wanna see this. Anyway, this is it. This was my drawing. This was my rant about Heated Rivalry, and I needed to make this because I'm tired of annoying my friends about this show. So yeah, now I'm gonna rewatch it. And thank you for watching this. Maybe will not be in 2 years. Who knows? We don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching and bye. I'll see you. Bye. Why did I do that?